What's going on, Paisanos? V here, coming at you guys, well, with another market watch today. Comment question of the day. I just gotta get right into it. 2020, well, I don't have to tell you it's been a pretty crazy year. But 2020 for Yu-Gi-Oh! Has also been crazy. I mean, we've seen an unprecedented amount of reprints. We've seen card prices hit some dumb numbers and hold those price points for a long while. I mean, look at Lightning Storm still. Look at Triple Tactics Talent still. Just hold those crazy high price points. And then we've seen, well, what I can only explain as a kind of stupid in the community that you just can't really roll off well. A new kind of stupid in this community on several fronts. And of course, once again, if you've been watching the channel for a while, you've been watching the things I've dealt with, or the things maybe even you dealt with, or all the fellow Paisanos dealt with, you know. The new kind of stupid is just so dumb. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play Finish My Lines. I'll start, and in the comments down below, you finish. That's simple. And maybe we'll just add them together and make a whole thing about the new kind of stupid in this community. Now, I'm not trying to be pessimistic or negative in any way, shape, or form. I'm just trying to get the ball rolling on something entertaining that really has not been done before. So, a new kind of stupid. You invented a new kind of stupid. Card damage you can never undo kind of stupid. Plain gold rarity remote duel kind of stupid. Finish it. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'll say it again at the end. It's just something I whipped up real quickly. I thought it'd be kind of entertaining. Also, to the comment question of the day yesterday, I just said YouTube, and everyone immediately went to YouTubers, and I understood why, by the way. I wasn't kind of like taken back by it. There were certain things I really enjoyed of what you said. And there were certain things I really enjoyed of what you said. And yeah, I mean, market watch. Let's do the market watch today. Triple Tactics Talent Starlight Rare coming out of Rise of the Duelist obviously is increasing in value. I bought mine not long ago. In fact, if you check out me on Instagram, you know I bought one of these for $400, which is, yeah, it's a lot of money. It's a ton of money. But now the value of this card went up even more. The market price is showing the card to be roughly around $450, but looking at it, besides the Spanish one, the next verified listing selling has the card almost near $490. $490 is a new price point. Almost there, $500 for Solid Rare Triple Tactics Talents. The problem with this card is, well, for me, is everyone's getting their stimulus check in, and more than likely people are going to be going in and buying this card. And it's going to rise in value exponentially like we saw before with the previous stimulus check hitting the previous Solid Rare market. So I have to wait even longer for this card to stabilize in the market, which I think it will. I think we saw that happen with the other Starlight Rares, but who knows if it's going to stabilize to its back original price point. The answer is probably not going to happen. So sad, but that's a new price point for Starlight Rare Triple Tactics Talents. All right. So I talked about Infinite Negate the other day, and one of the key pieces you need for Infinite Negate is obviously Tri Brigade as a core. It's really good at setting up an Infinite Negate. Tri Brigade Fractal at Phantom Rage for the almost their $6 market price is still roughly around almost their $6. The card's insanely good, and of course you need this core. I mean, you can look at the other cores like that bad boy's roughly around $2. Cigarette Shuriag, that bad boy's roughly around $3. And then you got Airborne Assault, and being the fact that this was the sneak preview Airborne Assault, with a pre-release, I always forget the difference. It's actually worth more then there's this, there's the pre-release version of it. It's like $9, where the cigarette is roughly around $4. Okay. Forbidden Drop is yet another card that you're going to want to keep your eye on. If you don't have it already, it's not going down anytime soon. The next verified listing has the card in there almost $100. I said the card's going to go to $120, and it's going to. This card is really good. It's insane. It's seen main deck play where before I used to barely see side deck play. It's going to hit $120. Okay, so I'll be honest with you, I don't think exactly 120, maybe 114. Where is it? Being the fact there's a 14 wall, 115. Being the fact there's a 14 was my exact number. I think it's going to be hitting. Maybe it will hit 120, but I think that's the price point. We'll see it realistically be roughly around 115. $5 off. Nevertheless, it's a card that's going to be going up in value in the future. So, what's the best version of Doorknight? If you're looking to play Drytron, Doorknight has two rarities: the original print rare and the Noble Knights of the Round Tables rare. Now, I told you before, I'll say it again. I don't hate Platinum Rare. I'm not crazy about it. I'm not going to go my way to play it. But if you give me an opportunity to play a card like Doorknight, where it has a rare version and a Platinum Rare version, I think Platinum Rare is higher than rare, but lower than super rare. I think that's where I'm going to put it. And let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. But Doorknight, roughly around $5 for the card, which isn't that bad, speaking of the fact that the card is from a Platinum Rare. Nova Knights of the Round Table box set, by the way. Well, this came out forever ago. And then if you want the original print, Doorknight coming out of Primal Origins with a $3 market price, the value is roughly around $3 to $4 with shipping. So, I mean, it really depends on you which one you want. I kind of like the Platinum Rare more, but I don't blame you to have the rare. They're both really nice versions of the card. One thing everyone keeps forgetting about is the fact that old deck cards are still worth money. I have to like sporadically remind everybody about this because everyone's like, oh yeah, those things couldn't go up in value. Looking at old deck core cards like Selenite's Denebs, like just Selenite in general, coming out of those alliance with a near $8 market price is actually, well, the unlimiteds are down to 6s. Now, if you want a first edition version, you're looking to pay roughly around $8 to $9. This is still a relatively inexpensive deck core, despite the fact that, well, look at the cards around this era. We had Shadows, we had Burning Abyss. I mean, all these cards got all these deck cores got support, but Deneb, well, Selenites really didn't yet. It had some sporadic support with, like, I think a Pendulum Monster, but it wasn't ready for Selenites. Anyway, you know, a quick balance change can make this go up in value. Will it go up in value and be a meta deck? Probably not, but it will have hype. And if it has hype, it has money. And if it has money, that's what you should really be caring about. So, keep an eye on this. Manju of the 10,000 hands is money everywhere you look at it. How many do you got? I mean, this recently came out as recent as Hidden Summoners. The value of the card, by the way, is roughly around $6. And anything, I mean, even the comments are roughly around $7. You got a Secret Forces version? Cool. That's an $8 bad boy. And if you want the highest version, which is Dual Terminal, shocker, well, the total market price of value is roughly around $13 to $14. I said before, and I'll say it again, I've been watching this market watch for a while. This card always is going to be worth money. It's kind of like a Lord Darkness, in which it gets a lot of printings, like a lot of printings. It goes down for like for a little bit, and the minute it's kind of good, money. Because let's be honest with you, Manju of 10,000 hands is maybe a one of, at most a two of in Drytons. But what we're seeing here is, the fact that the card has play, it has value. And that's why I said, looking at Hidden Summoners, this is one of the best cards to get out of that set. It always goes right back on value when it has any relevance. If you guys, please check out my previous market watch when I talk about this card. I'm not kidding. And it is, of course it is. This card's a phenomenal card. It's broken for rituals. Archery Eccentric is an excellent card coming out of Clash of Rebellions. With a $4 market price, Archery Eccentric, well, it's roughly around $4 to $5. I'm not sure I talked about this or not, to be honest with you. I was thinking that I might talk about this with a buddy of mine, so I'm not 100% sure, but this is a really good card. To think pendulums are going to be going away anytime soon, it's a crazy notion. Pendulums are here to stay. They are a game mechanic. It's to say pendulums are going away, it's the same thing as saying we're going to lose Exceeds, or we're going to lose Fusions, or Synchros, or whatever. It's just not going to happen. In fact, not only is it not going to happen, it's really easy to predict the fact that pendulums are going to be getting more support in the future. In fact, we know already with Metaphors, well, re-Metaphors, they're going to be getting support. I think it's Blazing Vortex, if I'm not mistaken. They're going to be around for a while. A card like Archery Eccentric is a very easy generic card that pendulums can easily abuse. And yeah, it has another printing. I think it's super rare, added Pendulum Evolution, but the secret rare isn't expensive at all, to be honest with you. Rebound Tangos is another card you might want to get because it's used in the Infinite Gate combo. The Tri-Brigade Infinite Gate combo, I might do a deck with 5 and put it on this channel. I'm not sure yet. I still have to wait for the rest of my Tri-Brigade stuff to get in the mail. I do have the Rebound Tangos. Yes, there's a common version, it's like 14 cents. If you want the super rare, it starts at $3. And if you want the ultra rare, that's bad boy, starts roughly around $5. That's the one I have. That's the one I recommended last time I talked about this card. I think Rebound Tangos is a phenomenal card, and I do think both versions, by the way, are good. I still like the super rares. Yes, they're currently like $3, but it wouldn't be shocking to see this card get bought out. I mean, there's not a ton of wars on page 1. The card's already going to $7 that fast. By the way, it goes from like $4 with shipping to almost at $5, and then it's $5 and $7. So even a super rare does have value for Rebound Tango. But this card's insanely good. Like the last time we talked about this card, looked at this card as far as like this card should not be on whatever, is when singles were like one of the best decks. So what do we need in order to make Rebound Tango a good card? almost nothing. It's just that nobody's really playing it and abusing it right now because the meta is shaped up for it not to happen. But I do think that Rebound Tangos is an excellent card. I do think it's definitely a great card to be used in the Infinity Gate combo. And I think it's a good card to be used in just in general, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Players haven't really figured it out yet. When it has happened, the values of a Rebound Tango, maybe even a common might go up in value, but of course the Ultra Rare and Super Rare are going to be worth a ton of money. Keep an eye on this card. Nobody's looking at this card. Everyone's pointing it off. I got my Ultra Rare playset. I'm happy. Just throwing it out there for you. You're going to might want to go ahead and grab as many as possible. Then we have the Liquid Duo. I didn't even notice this. The cheapest Delinquent Duo version is Legendary Collection Kaiba, which came out, what, a year ago, I think? Maybe 2 years ago? Time's really, whatever with the virus. But the value of this card is roughly around $15. It's the most expensive card at Legendary Collection Kaiba, which is crazy because for a while it was Ash Blossom and Joan Lockbird. No. Delinquent Duo is one of the most expensive cards at a Legendary Collection Kaiba. Now, I personally do not like the Spell Ruler. I think By the way, little fun fact: Spell Ruler and Magic Ruler are the same exact set, but Konami was sued by Magic the Gathering. Somehow, Magic the Gathering won that, which is retarded. So Magic the Gathering has the right to say Magic in card names. What? So if you play any other game, they're casting a blank spell. Like I don't know. Like Magic the Gathering just cut the crap. Wizard of the Coast is goofy like that. But anyway, so cards that were in Magic Ruler were Spell Ruler. So you might see that with an old set a lot, by the way, where something would say like Magic Card. You see it over here, Magic Card, and then it will be switched to Spell Card. Now in Yu-Gi-Oh! We have spells. Realistically, it used to be called Magic. I still call it Magic. And a Wizard of the Coast does anything. Who cares? They're a dumb, dying company that's going to be going digital soon. Who cares about them? Anyway, looking at Delinquent Duo, it's Spell Ruler version, which grows. You have this. You need to sell this version because I think the original one's better. There's only unlimiteds. All right, cool. You have first version. Good for you. I like I said, I just don't care about that one. The thing we do add a Magic Ruler. Unlimited are really cheap, but if you want a first version of the card, it's roughly around, well, $70. I just recently bought this about a week ago for $60. It's already at $70. And watch this: $70, $74, $85 within 3 sales. And it starts off at it ain't like it starts off at like $10. It starts off at $70. And then, bam, it's $85 within 3 sales. If you are a go-for-it player, this is a card you need. And the only other option would be the Dark Beginning one. Now, I don't mind the Dark Beginning one. I own this one. It's beautiful. There's roughly around $23. And there's not many listings here on TCG Player. So I can see this version going up and being expensive as well. I think this will also be money. But the best version always, if you're a Go player, highest rarity, which ultra rare in this case, or technically secret rare, but ultra rare because that's relatively new. And of course, hardest to get. Once again, the old Kree. If it's hard for you to get, I want it times 3. And looking at Delinquent Duel, looking at it from a Magic Ruler, first edition, that's the best version. I only say that because I recently bought one. I just want I own whatever. The Cherry's coming out Star Trek Blast with a $14 market price. Well, it's roughly around $12 to $13. I keep saying to sell this, and I keep getting proven wrong. This is almost like Transmodify. I'm not sure anyone remembers that card, but the minute the card came out, I was like, that card's crap, sell it, because it was worth a lot of money. And then it just kept going up in value, and I'm like, that card's crap, sell it. It kept going up in value. That card's crap. Hold it. And looking at Cherries is the same thing. This card keeps going up in value, and I keep going, I hate this card, sell it. But it does go up in value, and it could go up in value more likely because of the fact that it's hard to get, coming out Star Trek Blast as well. And that's it. That's really it. Nobody's playing the Cheerios, but that's it. Tyrant's Temper, another card out of Star Trek Blast, with almost a $4 market price, is roughly around, well, $3 to $4. And there's not many listings of this card on TCG Player, by the way. That's the scary thing. Whenever you see a card out of Star Trek Blast, only printing, I mean, it's super rare, so it's not like rare, but even though we know that doesn't matter, the set has commons and rares that were insanely expensive at one point. The super rare card, Tyrant's Temper, there's not many listings of this card on TCG Player. I'll tell you right now, I got my playset. Do you have yours? Because if you don't have yours, wait for the reprint that you may or may not get. It hasn't happened since the release of this set. It's an original set. It might not happen moving forward. And then we have Genzo coming out of Fowler's Tournament, the original print Genzo. And the reason I'm saying this is because, do you have one? A first edition Genzo? This card's beautiful. I actually own 3 of this card. It's one of the very few cards in my old collection that I've never really got rid of a trade or even thought about because I just love the card. I love the artwork. Little side note, I used to watch, I used to go to Chinatown in Manhattan and buy cassette tapes of Yu-Gi-Oh! When it was dubbed, go home, go across the river in Brooklyn, and pop them bad boys eat some dank Chinese food with a 50-cent soda, and that was literally a ballin' evening. And I would watch Genzo when he first appeared, and first of all, it was called Android Psycho Shocker. I'm not sure if anyone knows that, but that's the Japanese name for this card. And they had to change it to Genzo because the sissies over at the, whoever does the name was like, no, we can't call that because it's too badass. The card is called Android Psycho Shocker. The minute I heard that, I was like, I'm gonna get me some 3 of those bad boys. I want this card. This card's my main bay. And the artwork looks amazing. No matter how you make Genzo's artwork, it looks ballin'. Like, no matter how you do the artwork for Genzo, I just look at it and go, that's crazy. It's a dude in like a weird mask suit. His brain is all veiny, and he just looks like he's gonna hurt you. Anyway, looking at Genzo out of Pharaoh Servant, $48, almost a $49 market price. But if you want first edition versions, they're starting roughly around $300. This is why I said before, do you have a first edition version? If you don't, hey, the Unlimiteds, $25. Not even joking with you guys. Buy these. If you don't spend $300, I don't blame you. $25 definitely beats $300, and you can have a piece of a beautiful artwork in history. Now, yes, Genzo has other versions of the card, and it actually has its original Japanese alternate art, which is right over here. It looks great. It has a ton of versions. Recently, the card came out secret rare again in I can't find it here, but it was done recently in the Speed Duels, which I can't find, but it's around. Here it is. Speed Duels, and the Genzo and Speed Duels looks, I don't even own this yet, but I need to buy this. It looks the same. It's a secret rare version, just says Speed Duels on the bottom. What? With the updated card text? That's amazing. I need to go and grab my playset of this card. In fact, I'm just gonna add that bad boy to cart and keep going. Okay, Time Wizard. And a Meta Race is another one of those cards where it's like, do you have Time Wizard? And some people go, yeah, I think I have Time Wizard. Okay, do you have a fresh original print ultra rare from Meta Race Time Wizard? And that's where they go, oh, I don't know, because there's a big difference of Time Wizard. Let me explain. Time Wizard at Meta Race with an $18 market price. You want a first edition version? There's only one listed here for almost near $300. Now, if you want an unlimited Time Wizard, no big deal, $15. That's the difference between that little, and even TCG Player, with all their money, they don't got enough money to buy a Time Wizard. They don't even have a first edition version to show you. But yeah, Time Wizard, obviously, out of Meta Race, is a phenomenal card. It's a card in which I think, if you do collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you want to see, do you have the Unlimited or the first edition version? And I don't think you're wrong for having the Unlimited. I own a bunch of the Unlimiteds. They look great, and they will go up in value. It's like the Ghostware market where we saw the first edition Ghost Race was gets eaten up into the market, and what happened after that? Closely after that, the unlimited Ghost Rares started getting eaten up in the market. What we're gonna see is the same exact thing with these old school retro kind of cards on the TV show like Genzo and Time Wizard. We're gonna see other cards. I could do a market watch just on, and I might do it. I don't know. Comment down below. Let me know what you guys think. I might do a market on these old school TV show cards that have an unlimited first edition, and we'll talk about whether to buy the unlimited, buy the first edition, why, when to go in, what's a good time to sell. We might break that down in a market watch. That's a long one, and I know some guys don't like that, but I don't know. We're doing that. That's happening. I just don't know when. Comment down below. The more comments we get, the more I'm inclined to do it. But look at Time Wizard at a Meta Raiders. Seriously, even the unlimiteds are really good for $15. People would think like whatever, but that's a really good buy. This card will be worth more. The unlimiteds will be hitting at least, wait for it, at least $150. And that's only half of what the first edition version is hitting. That's not that bad. Then look at other cards like Future Fusion, Ultimate Rare, coming out of Power of the Duelist. This card's gorgeous. And yeah, the card has an errata, but the card's still a really good card. And it's a card that you don't think is worth good money, but it's worth good money. Future Fusion, Ultimate Rare with an $18 market price. Well, looking at TCG Player, the unlimits are $16. For an Ultimate Rare, Power of the Duelist, that's pretty insane. If you want a first edition version, they start roughly around $40. And that's not bad. Once again, it's a pretty old set. It's a great card still. Even with the errata, I think it's a good card. And a lot of people realistically just know about that. But yeah, I have 2 of these. I think I need to get a 3rd one. Alright, Thunder Dragons. Thunder Dragons. I am in love with Thunder Dragons. I'm not sure if to say that or really emphasize that any more than I already said. And the reason I'm playing Drytons right now is because Drytons are Thunder Dragons, and I kind of like that. They play like Thunder Dragons, but they utilize links where Thunder Dragons utilize fusions for like the most broken place. Everything in the main deck brings you out to something else. Even though that Thunder Dragons brought you out to Thunder Dragon Fusions, I got that, and Drytons don't have like a really good Dryton extra deck monster yet, hopefully. But I love Thunder Dragons. Now, the biggest argument about Thunder Dragons that you might see from other fellow people that are not paisanos, maybe some are, I'm just busting shots, but is the fact that, well, we can have Colossus go to 1 because everybody will use Colossus. You have invented a new kind of stupid. Card damage you can never undo, kind of stupid. Plain gold rarity, remote duel, kind of stupid. You just don't understand. That's kind of stupid. Looking at OCG, we can clearly see nobody splashing in Thunder Dragon Colossus with Nemesis cards. And maybe, I may be wrong. I'm not sure. Is Nemesis in the OCG? Because if it is, okay, whatever. If it's not, maybe I'm wrong. But do you really think Yu-Gi-Oh players in their decks right now, in your deck right now, do you have enough room to splash in Nemesis cards to bring out a 1 of extra deck monster? Because I think this card will come off the ban list. It will come off at 1. So let me ask you, would you do that? It'd be such a weird unbalance, you know, of your deck. Would it be worth it? Hey, try it out. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't mind being wrong, but I know that's kind of stupid to think that everyone's going to be playing because they want to bring out that 1 of Colossus. Because Colossus is such a broken card. We have VFD in the meta. Colossus? We have VFD. We have a bunch of other broken cards, of course. We have people maining, well, we have people maining Forbidden Droplet, and somehow Colossus is a broken card. I don't think it is. Anyway, paisanos, thank you so much for watching my videos. Guys, hit the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button, share this video, comment down below for algorithm. I love it. Unlimited power! It's your boy V, and you paisanos, you paisanos have a great day.